The National Dialogue Committee has taken issue with the remarks by Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua calling for the scrapping of the agenda to audit the 2022 presidential election. The committee is instead urging all parties to submit their views through the technical committee for consideration. So far, 142 Kenyans have submitted their views to the committee. Our reporter, Abdiaziz Hashim, has the details of the committee sitting.
The National Dialogue Committee resumed its talks on Monday after a one-week break. And its order of business was to report on the progress so far, as Kenyans continue to submit their views to the technical committees.
The total number of memoranda that were received was as follows. Had delivered to Parliament buildings, 29. Had delivered at Bomas of Kenya, 5. Via email, 121. None via the post. So a total of 155 submissions that we have received. Less what we call the double submissions, where you find they have submitted 2 copies, 13. So we have a total of 142 memoranda.
The committee also took issue with the remarks by Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua during his tour of Meru on Sunday.
We are serious about the work before us, and we have purposely decided to ignore external negative energy.
Chair of the Azimio team, Kalonzo Musyoka, urged all leaders to submit their views to the technical committee for consideration.
There is no constitutional provision for anybody to audit a general election. That audit was done by the Supreme Court, and a decision was made, and you are declared validly elected and sworn in as the President of the Republic of Kenya. Sasa hii watu wakutane ati waongee ati uchaguzi ilienda namna gani? That, Your Excellency, we don't agree with, and we would like to ask that agenda to be dropped from those talks.
The committee is expected to conclude its sittings in 60 days and table its report to Parliament for debate.
They talked of a deadline, but we looked at that issue, say the committee is not going to be difficult on the timeline. If there are people who had not submitted the memoranda, they should feel free to do so.
Members of the National Dialogue Committee will once more converge at the Bomas of Kenya on Monday next week to discuss key issues, among them the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission (IEBC) in regards to its reconstitution, audit of the 2022 presidential election, as well as boundaries delimitation. Abdiaziz Hashim from Bomas of Kenya, Prime Edition.